Hey, remember World Entertainment? And in a move that almost everyone could see coming, Amazon has seemingly ended the idea of Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Tomb Raider series. However, this isn't before they handed her $100 million. Yeah, and that's all thanks to Jennifer Salke, who we know now was fired. That's official, that she was fired from that position. But on her way out the door, now of course she's still with the company, she's just been fired from that position where she could hand out all this type of money and make these terrible decisions, but she is now just going to be working as a producer basically. But on the way out of being fired, she re-upped the contract with Phoebe Waller-Bridge. So what is happening here? Well, Phoebe Waller-Bridge has pulled a J.J. Abrams, took the money and ran, because from the time this was announced, zero was handed in terms of scripts or anything. So we're going to take a look at this. And if you're wondering why I'm comparing this to J.J. Abrams, because you may or may not recall that Warner Brothers gave J.J. Abrams $500 million to work exclusively for them and handed them nothing. Absolutely nothing. So Phoebe Waller-Bridge has taken $100 million from Amazon and has handed in nothing. Absolutely nothing. So let's have a look at this. So it appears to be game over for Phoebe Waller-Bridge Amazon Tomb Raider series. The high-profile reboot, once touted as the flagship franchise for Prime Video, is now reportedly dead. And with it, another chapter closes in the long, expensive saga of Phoebe Waller-Bridge's $100 million no-content deal. Back in November, Game of Thrones and Dark Phoenix star Sophie Turner was reportedly in final negotiations to play Lara Croft. While not officially announced by Amazon, multiple outlets cited her as the frontrunner for the iconic role in the Tomb Raider series. But now, according to Mail Online, those plans have been scrapped. The show is dead, insiders say, due to Waller-Bridge's slow-moving scripts and Turner's other commitments. The project, greenlit by ousted Amazon studio head Jennifer Salke, was originally pitched as an epic, globe-trotting series that marked a major piece of Amazon's big-budget IP strategy. That plan now lies in ruins. To be fair, it was in ruins before Tomb Raider was ever announced. Waller-Bridge, best known for Fleabag and ruining Indiana Jones, signed a $20 million per year overall deal with Amazon in 2019. A contract that's cost the studio reported $100 million in total and yielded exactly 0 shows or films. When that deal expired in 2022, Salke renewed it. And just before her own departure in 2025, she converted it into a non-exclusive first look agreement for significantly less money. Still, that's 6 years, over $100 million, and nothing produced. The Amazon Tomb Raider reboot was supposed to be Waller-Bridge's breakout streaming blockbuster, but like so many of the streamer's expensive experiments, Citadel, The Rings of Power, it fizzled before it even began. Waller-Bridge once said, "Tomb Raider has been a huge part of my life. I feel incredibly privileged to bring it to television. I can't wait to go on this adventure, bats and all." Instead, the bats are staying in the cave and the series is never happening. Meanwhile, Turner's casting has already raised eyebrows among fans. Despite positive buzz from ITV's Joan, the Amazon Tomb Raider series would have been her first time leading a major action franchise, with Angelina Jolie, Alicia Vikander, and Hayley Atwell all having taken a stab at the character in film and animation. Turner would have large boots to fill. Not just boots, if you know what I mean. Hey! Now, that's no longer a concern. And, of course, as they're saying there, not just as Phoebe Waller-Bridge not handed in anything to them, but Sophie Turner is now already accepting other roles. So she's not doing a Mahershala Ali situation of, well, I was offered this role and 6 years later it's still not happening and I'm still waiting. No, she's instantly taking other roles, and it's like, yeah, I'm not sticking around. Even though it did seem to be official that she was cast as Lara Croft, but it was never made official. Either way, the show is dead, and I don't think anybody cares. I don't see any tears being shared over this news, so it just looks like Amazon has lost out on $100 million and got nothing in return. The same way Warner Brothers forked out $500 million, which, by the way, they also re-upped that contract for significantly less money and still have not received anything from J.J. Abrams. What a disaster these people are. And you'll notice as well, since Indiana Jones and the announcement of the Tomb Raider series, Phoebe Waller-Bridge seems to have vanished. She's not out there. She's not starring in anything. She doesn't seem to be working on anything, even though she's meant to be working on Tomb Raider. We can now see that's not happening. What the hell are they doing? And surely, there should be some lawyers involved saying, you know what, we're actually going to sue you for this. You've taken the money and you've ran. You've given us nothing in return. That wasn't the deal. Interesting. We could see that happen. Who knows? But as of now, Tomb Raider and Amazon, yeah, it's not happening. And no one is surprised. And nobody is upset. So, with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Cheers. And I'll catch you in the next one.